What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here. It is Friday morning. We just got here at Thompson Dragway for the reunion. We just got finished setting up and everything like that. So I have never been to this track, and Dad hasn't been to this track in quite a few years. So we're gonna hop on the golf cart and just go take a little tool around and you know, see who's here and just go check it out. So yeah, take you guys along for the ride, and then we'll see what happens. It's about 9:45 right now. Gates are supposed to open at noon. So people have been rolling in, and we'll see what happens here in a few hours. All right, so we're out here. We've got everything all set up. We got Don Conti next to us. Travis Morris is over there. Got a couple others showing up here later on today or tomorrow, whatever it may be. Planned for today, I believe, is there's Test and Tune starts at 5 o'clock, and then there's a Gamblers race. So, what we are going to be working on, thanks to Steve Pavlicek and the 62 Fairlane Alley Cat, he hooked me up with some new hubcaps for the golf cart. So we're gonna put those on there. Ready?
Now I'll drive that thing around and not have a problem with it. You know what, see, so it goes back to me telling you, we used to buy beaters and put Kragers on them when they were mint.
Right.
You know? It's amazing what the tires and wheels just do to the car, or golf car. Look at that thing. I need some tire shine.
Okay, we don't need to go that far. right, I'm gonna do this in the truck just because it's so loud right now with all the generators running. Ran 2 times yesterday. Ran a 1241 at 106 or 103 and a 1234 at 106. That one was against Travis. So both 60 foots are 172, 174. Trans brake button's working. I'm leaving a lot harder, which is a good sign. But I think, you know, when I'm getting up to the top end, once I hit about 5 grand, anything past 5 grand, I shift at 6. It doesn't break up, but it's just losing power. And so I think we need to update our ignition system this winter. That's kind of the plan, along with a couple other things. But anyways, yeah, we're out here. I think we get another 1 or 2 time trials today, and then eliminations start at 4. So we're just gonna have fun with it, and you know, just try and keep consistent. And this is my first time racing here, so you know, it's a fun old track, which is cool. They've definitely updated it a bunch. But yeah, we're just gonna enjoy our time here, and obviously we know we got some homework over the winter, but it's all about having fun. So that's all we're gonna do this weekend. So I'll stick around and you know, catch some more racing. I'm gonna get some more shots of some more stuff going on around here. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend. Alright folks, so I've ran 4 times this weekend so far, and I want to say it's decently consistent. Damn bee. kind of sort of, except for the last one. So 1241, 1234, 1244. And then my 60 foots are all within 2000s. I had a 174, 172, 169, but then this last run I did, it was a 1223 at 107. 60 foot was 165. I just dialed a 1225, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, we're gonna go into round 1 here pretty soon, and just see what happens with it. But yeah, we're out here having fun. This is a pretty cool event, pretty cool track. Definitely got to meet some cool people so far, so that's always a blast when we're out here doing this stuff, and seeing the AA gassers, you know, hanging out with them. Yeah, so far it's been an awesome weekend. So we're gonna be going into eliminations here soon, and I don't know, best of luck, I guess. See what happens. May the best gasser win. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the other side of that. All right, so round 1, I got a yellow ticket. Y'all know what that means. That means I lost. I lost to Don Conti, who's right next to me. I went before him. I guess he was, I don't know, wasn't thinking or something. He lined up right behind me. Oh well, it is what it is. They did kind of shuffle the lanes a little bit to, you know, so you didn't really know who you were running, and just so happened that, you know, I ran him. Anyways, it was a good run. I dialed a 1225. I ran a 1236. My mile per hour went down 2, but then my 60 foot jumped way back up to a 170. So I tell you what though, if I was running an 1/8 mile, I'd be right on. All these 1/8s are 781, 780, 781, 784. If I was on an 1/8 mile, I think I'd be right there with it. But anyways, they had buybacks round 1, so I'm gonna buy back. Why the hell not? We're here. Let's do some racing. End of the season, anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna buy back, and we're gonna go into round 2. See who I'm up against, and well, see what happens. We're out here having fun, right? So I'll see you out there on the track. Well, last night was fun. We made it down to, I think there was 9 cars, but that last run that I ran was a 1251. Yeah, so I came back to the pits, fueled up, and then went right back up in the staging lanes because we were in round robin. And there's quite a big puddle, probably about yay big, of trans fluid in the pits there. So crawled underneath there. Actually, Marty Stead crawled underneath there. He's like, dude, you cracked your transmission. So yeah, we towed her back to the pits and took a look. Something happened on that last run. The only thing I can think of when I banged second. But everything felt fine. It just ran slower, so obviously something felt a little weird. But yeah, so it's Sunday morning now, and we're gonna pack up and head home, and I have to show you guys what all we got into a little bit later. But yeah, definitely a fun weekend. No, all in all, it was a good weekend. You know, we got down to 9 cars, which is pretty cool. But yeah, no racing for us today. We're just gonna pack up, head home, and then we'll assess the damage when we get there. But yeah, it's been a hell of a weekend, and been pretty cool. So So as you can see, that's the crack right there, and it goes pretty far up to the top there. I don't know how good you guys can see that, but so I'm unsure on how that happened or what exactly caused that. I know it happened in round 5 when we were racing. Because literally from the ET shack all the way back to our spot, there was a trail of drips. And then, yeah, because I ran back to the pits, fueled up real quick, then I went right back to staging. By the time I hit staging, got out, there was a puddle probably that big, at least the size of my hand. The car had sat for 20 seconds, and it was a puddle that big. So, yeah. Hopped down underneath there, and yeah, discovered that it was cracked and it was leaking real bad, so towed it back to the pits and disqualified myself, which really sucked because we went from I think it was 132 cars down to 9 cars. So it was really awesome. We were doing really good, but you know what, that's racing. So I'm gonna get this thing up in the air and take a closer look and, you know, see what we can do with it. So I'll give you another look here at the crack. So it starts right there, goes all the way up to the top, probably about 12 o'clock. And this hole, it's all caked in oil, ATF I should say, all on this side. A little bit on this side too, and you can see where it was dripping down on this side as well. So yeah, fun stuff. So I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with you know, pulling this trans out. I think you've already seen it twice on this channel. So I'm gonna pull that trans out, and then you know, both of us together, we can take a better look at it and yeah, try and assess the damage. I got an idea in my head on what I think we can do to fix this and get it back in the car as quick as possible, but I won't know what we can do until we get it out and take a look at it. So I'm gonna pull that, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Yeah, you see that? The belt is holding on for dear life. That's why the button is below the belt. So
Oh well. Alright, since I spilled ATF all the way down my chest, I had to change my shirt, but perfect opportunity to show you guys another shirt. There's another shirt you can get off the website for you guys, for you truck guys out there. Lifted trucks matter. You know, got a little silhouette. Got the logo on the back. So yeah, head on over to the website, matthew-motors.com. Pick you up some merchandise. You get a free koozie if you buy any t-shirt going on this month. So now that we got that covered, let's take a look at this transmission. So yeah, here we are. Crack starts down here, goes all the way up, and partially on the other side here. So yeah, it went all the way up top and then partially onto this other side. It stopped about, looks about right there is where it stopped. So almost all the way off. It's crazy. Wow. All right, so the plan with this is going to be to cut that bell housing off, put a two-piece on. We're also gonna take a look inside, make sure we didn't hurt anything. I got a good feeling that it's not hurt, or if it is, it's not something that's super bad. I think it happened. I think that crack happened when I shifted from first to second, but I was able to drive it all the way back, you know, run down the track, go all the way back to the pits, then all the way up to staging, and I didn't notice it until in the lanes when I had that big puddle. So it wasn't obvious that I broke something or cracked something or whatever. So hopefully, you know, we're gonna take a look to make sure, but hopefully that's it, and we can put a new bell housing on this, make sure everything's good to go, replace anything if we need to, and put it back in the car so we can head to the next race. So that's gonna be tomorrow's plan, is to take a look at this thing. So I'm gonna go get some shut-eye, and we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, welcome back to another day here working on the transmission. So I sent Dad out to Summit to go pick us up a new bell housing, and I also took the transmission over to a buddy's house so we could tear into it. We broke into this thing, took a look at everything, found our issue. The bearing had actually got stuck onto the torque converter, which kind of tore up that seal a little bit. That's why it was leaking. So we replaced the pump, we replaced the bearing, and then the seal as well, just to make sure everything's good to go. We did look through everything, made some adjustments, but other than that, everything looked good. So I'm gonna cut into this old bell housing, get that one off, so then when Dad gets back, we can throw the new bell on there and get this thing back in the car. So here's a look at what we got. I think I did all right for eyeballing it. Looks like it's got a little bit of a curve up here towards the top, but nothing that we can't grind off and fix. I'd actually prefer it be this way so we can fit that new bell housing on and shore it up real nice. But anyways, one thing I saw on this guy, obviously this thing was cracked, you know, well over to this guy right there, but if you look in here, that right there, that looks like a weld to me. Looks like someone like already patched this. It looks like, I don't know if how well you can see this, but there's like a crack there, a crack here, and like that whole little patch right there just looks like, I don't know, it looks like this bell housing had already been, I don't know, cracked or something, and someone patched it, and yeah, regardless, I don't like it. I don't like it, so I'm glad we're doing this, not only for because we have to, but for the safety aspect for it as well. But anyways, Dad should be back anytime with that new bell housing, and we can test fit this guy on here, and yeah, get to working on it and put it back in the car. So we're just a waiting game until he gets back now. All right, so we put that trans back in the car, started it up, topped it off with fluid. She's good to go, no leaks, we're back in business. So we're gonna load the car up into the trailer and we're heading out to Milan, Michigan tomorrow morning. We're going out for the Nostalgic Nationals. It's, you know, we race with the Great Lakes Gassers out there. It's such a great event and such a great group of guys. And this is technically and officially the last event of the year. So, you know, super excited that we actually get to go and we actually get to be there for it. Last week was kind of a scare because with the transmission and everything, but you know what, we pulled it off and looks like we're going to be able to go tomorrow morning. So that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for sticking around for another one. Got some interesting stuff coming up for you guys. Got an old truck for you coming up in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, go get yourself some merchandise and everything off the website. Go follow the Instagram page. Go add us on Facebook, whatever it is. Thanks for all the support through, I think we've been doing this about a year now. So thanks for all the support. Love you guys. See you guys next time.